Tennis. Eala effect, seen at Indian Wells as fans show up to watch Alex in practice. Manila, updated. She has yet to see action at the BNP Paribas Open, but Filipina tennis star Alex Eala is already making headlines at Indian Wells. Eala, now ranked 31st in the world by the WTA, was touted as a fan favorite in a write-up on the tournament's official website, with author Chris Otto highlighting her rapid rise in the past year. Alexandra Eala has become one of tennis' most delightfully unkept secrets, wrote Otto, who praised the Filipina for her electric game, engaging personality and the passion of her fan base. He noted the warm reception that Eala received during her first training session at Indian Wells, with fans gathering at practice court 6 to catch a glimpse of the Filipina. After her practice session on Monday, a large group gathered and chanted Eala's name as she moved across the players' lawn and passed into the players' lounge, Otto wrote. It's the new reality for the rising talent. The Eala effect is real and growing. For many in the crowd, it was a proud moment to see a Filipina compete in one of tennis' biggest tournaments. Indian Wells is widely considered as the 5th Grand Slam because of its strong field, world-class facilities, and the level of competition it attracts every year. I've been coming to this tournament for 10 years. Now I finally have a Filipina out here, said one fan who watched the practice session. We come here every year. Now we came here because she is also here, said another supporter. We are in this together, win or lose. Eala practiced on Stadium Court 2 with WTA number 15 Madison Keys before logging another hour on an outside court alongside Romania's Jacqueline Christian, ranked number 35. She is set to open her campaign in the second round on Friday against the winner of the first-round match between China's Zhang Shuai and Ukraine's Diana Yastremska. To be living my dreams and playing in Indian Wells with a lot of people supporting me is something I've dreamed of since I was young, said Eala. Should she hurdle her opponent in the second round, Eala may be in line for a rematch against Coco Gauff, who soundly defeated Eala last month. The 20-year-old considers the American star both a fierce competitor and a role model. I would love to play her again, said Eala of Gauff. I think she's an incredible athlete and an incredible person, and she's a role model for a reason. Our last match was great. I think she played amazing, and I always learn a lot when I share the court with her, whether it's practice or a match. If we were ever to meet again, I would love to take those learnings and try to employ them on the court, she added. Ahead of her Indian Wells debut, Eala had competed in the Australian Open and reached the quarterfinals in Dubai just last month. I think I have a lot of positives to take away. The atmosphere in each tournament has been amazing, and it's been a different start this year than any other year I've ever had. So I'm very happy with it, Eala said of her campaign so far in 2026. Not just on the court, but as a person in general, I've matured a lot. I've gained a lot of experience at a much higher level than I used to compete. I'd like to say I'm a better version of myself now, she added. Tennis, the Eala effect. How a rising star turned a practice court into a phenomenon at Indian Wells. In the hushed light of a sun-drenched California morning, at one of tennis' most prestigious stages, the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells, something unusual has been unfolding. Not in the matches. Not yet on the tournament scoreboard. But along the practice courts, where the world's best prepare away from the cameras and grandstands. Here, amid flying balls and rhythmic thwacks of racket against sweet spot, a crowd has been gathering, not for the top-seeded champions, not for the crowd favorites with Grand Slam titles, but for Alexandra "Alex" Eala, the 20-year-old Filipina whose very presence draws fans like a magnet. This is not just curiosity. This is the Eala effect. Glowing star. What is the Eala effect? At its core, the Eala effect describes a phenomenon rarely seen at a WTA 1000 event, fans showing up for an early morning practice session simply because one player is on court. Even before Eala has officially played her first point at Indian Wells, spectators, including a huge contingent of Filipino tennis fans, have packed around the practice courts, cheering and photographing every stroke. For many, it's reminiscent of following a major star's training routine. But this isn't just devoted supporters approximating fan behavior, it's something stronger and broader, a cultural moment. Where others might wait for match day, these fans are here early, bringing the energy and enthusiasm of a packed stadium to a practice court. Philippines, a rising star from Southeast Asia. Eala's rise on the professional tennis circuit has been fascinating. Born to Filipino parents and trained in elite academies, she first captured international attention during a breakthrough run to the Miami Open semifinals, a performance that instantly signaled her arrival on the global stage. In the 52 weeks leading up to this Indian Wells campaign, Eala's star power has only intensified. Her blend of tactical intelligence, athleticism, and charisma, combined with a growing legion of supporters from the Philippines and the global Filipino diaspora, has transformed her into a player whose popularity sometimes seems to transcend her current ranking. Indeed, some commentators have even playfully compared her rise in fan interest to cultural phenomena beyond the sport itself, likening her star appeal to performers like Taylor Swift, whose concerts attract adoring crowds. Microphone Y fans are turning up, even at practice. So, what exactly is drawing these fans? It's a combination of characteristics that reach far beyond athletic performance. 1. A connection with fans. For many Filipino tennis lovers and fans across Asia, Eala isn't just a player. She's one of their own, breaking into a global sport long dominated by players from Europe, North America, and Australia. Seeing a compatriot or someone representing your culture succeed on the world stage ignites a passion that fuels attendance, community pride, and social buzz. 2. Social media magnetism. Eala's presence online, from endorsements to highlight reels and fan interactions, amplifies her profile far beyond what rankings might suggest. Her social media posts often rack up views and engagement typical of mainstream celebrities, making her a familiar name even to casual sports fans. 3. A growing tennis legacy. Her journey, from junior champion to top-seeded professional, reflects ongoing progress. Watching her train isn't just a warm-up, it's witnessing the evolution of a tennis star. For fans who have followed her career, this has moments of intrigue that feel personal and significant. Stadium. The atmosphere, practice court or mini arena. Normally, practice courts at big events are quiet, focused spaces where players refine serves and fine-tune strategy. Conversations between coaches and players, the muffled sound of balls bouncing on clay or hard court, and the occasional curious onlooker make them functional, not festive. But with Eala's sessions, that atmosphere has shifted dramatically. People line up early. Cameras are out. The practice area feels less like a warm-up zone and more like a fan's